Hey everyone, this is Kira. I'm a licensed acupuncturist and herbalist at Healing with Zen in Pasadena, California. And today I wanted to go over 3 takeaways from a case that I just wrote out on long COVID. And this case is ongoing, but it is a really important one, especially right now. And we are seeing more and more of these cases pop up. So I did want to mention 3 things to keep in mind. So number 1, there will always be ups and downs in this process of feeling better from long COVID. The process is not linear by any means, but the trajectory of how you're feeling and how your symptoms are progressively getting better and less severe will always be upwards. That's the goal, is that some symptoms are falling away and you're realizing you have other ones more and they seem to be more prominent, but then those start to fall away and they all just start to fall away over time. But there might be ups and downs within that journey. Sometimes, especially with chronic conditions, you will have some symptoms subside due to acupuncture herbs, etc. And then other symptoms that might have been masked by those symptoms that had fallen away start to become more noticeable. So you think that they're worse or you think that they're new, but they might have always been there. So that may happen, and that could be like a little bit of a down for you in your healing process. But we had gotten rid of a bunch of other symptoms prior to that, so that is an upward trajectory. So I just want that to be kept in mind as you heal from any chronic illness, really. Number 2 is that all the herbs here that we prescribe at Healing with Zen are customized, so we want to make sure that they're working with your specific symptoms at the time, as well as the environment that you're in. So for instance, in autumn it tends to be a little bit more dry, so we might actually pull back on some of the more drying herbs in your formula in order to compensate for that. So I wanted to mention that if you have any symptoms that maybe seem small or insignificant as you're taking your herbs, such as feeling dried out, or feeling like your throat's a little dry, or feeling like your stools are a little bit more dry, those are great things to mention to your acupuncturist, as those can be mitigated and changed through your herbal formula. So it can be a really easy fix, and you don't have to go through, multiple weeks with those symptoms. So if you do have little symptoms like that you think are insignificant, you definitely want to let your acupuncturist know, because they'll be interested in that. Number 3 is that there may be a small period of time when you start taking herbs where you actually feel a little bit worse. This is called a Herxheimer reaction. You might have a period of time where you feel not so great, almost flu-like. This is a very small amount of time, so I wouldn't be too worried about this, and it doesn't always happen to everyone, but I do like to mention it because I think it's a good thing just to keep in mind, that if you do have a period of time after just starting herbs where you feel a little bit tired, or you feel like a little bit of malaise, or am I getting sick, that usually just means that the detox process is happening. Most of the time these symptoms tend to go away, and then the patient ends up feeling a lot better after. So it's just something to keep in mind. If you or someone you know deals with long COVID symptoms, or you think you may have long COVID, we would love to see you over at our office. It's Healing with Zen in Pasadena, California, and we look forward to seeing you.